Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Last week I filmed my meals for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this little episode of what I eat in a week. I apologize in advance for the lighting. I'm still trying to figure out the lighting in my new apartment, so I hope you guys can look past that, but I will work on that. Alright, so let's start with Monday. I started with some Leahy pancake mix. I've been really getting used to this one. I get this one at grocery outlet and it's significantly cheaper than the Birch Benders one, and it has 6 grams of protein, which I think is enough for me. I'm more than happy to pay like a third of the price and get like 4 grams less of protein in a pancake. I really actually enjoy this mix. It's really fluffy and I think all you have to do is add water, so love it. And then next to that, I also had some leftover tofu scramble from the day before, so I just heated that up on a pan and then threw that next to the pancakes, and then I topped it off with some avocado, and that was my breakfast. I don't know if this counts, but I also take pre-workout before almost all of my workouts every day, so in case you guys are wondering, or I don't know if you guys are curious, I do take pre-workout before my workouts, so that's pretty much what I did after breakfast. And then for lunch, I made some penne pasta. I crumbled up a Beyond patty, and then I used some leftover Rao's marinara sauce. And by the way, I saw a lot of other YouTubers using this sauce, like a lot, and they recommended it. Every single one of them recommended it, and then I saw it at Costco, and I think it was on sale for like $8 for 2 of them. They're usually ridiculously expensive. They're like usually $10 for 1 jar. I've seen them up to $10 for 1 jar, and that's just insane. And I just want to say that it wasn't even that like phenomenal. Like it was good, just wasn't that good, you know? Like I wouldn't pay $10 for it. So anyway, anyone out there who is like thinking about splurging on this pasta sauce, don't. I wish I had known that it's pretty like mediocre. I would recommend getting the Classico sauce from, I think they sell it at Target, because it's like $2 and it tastes almost identical. Anyway, so that's what I took for lunch for work. I just wanted to throw that out there. And then I topped it off with some Follow Your Heart Parmesan cheese, because I love that stuff. I put that on all of my pastas. And then for a snack, I also packed some chili and garlic cashews from Trader Joe's, which by the way are really good. This was my first time buying them and they were bomb. And then I threw some almonds into that mix, and that was my lunch for work. And then before heading out to work, I had just done a workout, so I made myself a protein shake with some frozen berries, half a banana, and then some soy milk and water. I like to use a combination of both. This smoothie reminds me of that mystery food from that Disney movie. I think it's called like Ed's $1 Million Cook-Off or something like that. I don't know. I'll insert the clip here. But it totally reminded me of it, and I just thought it was so funny. And then for dinner, my boyfriend actually makes my dinners on the nights that I work, because I get home really late, so I just don't have time to make food. So this particular night, he made me a tofu and veggie stir fry using the frozen veggies from Costco. And I think he just threw some soy sauce on that, honestly. I don't think he really added anything else, so pretty basic dinner. Tuesday, I had the most vegan breakfast ever. You could guess what it was without even me showing you. It was avocado toast with some salt and pepper, and then I threw some hemp seeds on it just for a little extra protein. And then just to like spiff it up a little, I also heated up some Light Life sausages and threw that on the side. By the way, these Light Life breakfast sausages, they were the breakfast sausages. They're not that great. They don't really taste like anything. I think I had to add like a lot of salt and pepper just to make it like worth eating, but they weren't that great. I would not purchase them again, but I got them pretty cheap because I think I got them at grocery outlet, so it was worth a try, but I would not recommend them. And then my pre-workouts, again, that I almost choked on this time, but it's cool. I made it. And then after my workout, I had my protein smoothie, and this time it was just banana, soy milk, and protein powder. I just kept it simple. And then I also had work this day, so for lunch I made myself these wraps using a Chipotle black bean burger from Costco, with some lettuce, some sweet peppers, and some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce on it. Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce makes everything taste better, in my opinion. Like, if you just have like a super plain dish and throw it on there, like sometimes I'll just throw it on my tofu scramble. Yeah, it's like a staple in my fridge, so go Frank's Red Hot. Okay, I forgot to film my dinner, but all we had was some Earthbound hot dogs. They were pretty good, but they weren't anything special, you know, just some Earthbound hot dogs. I'm sorry about that, by the way. When I'm hungry and it's like after work, like I just want to eat, and I just totally forgot to film it. So yes, I had some Earthbound hot dogs. Okay, and then Wednesday, I was in the mood for a savory breakfast. I go through phases where I'm like in the mood for something savory for a couple of days straight, and then the next week I'll be in the mood for something like sweet for like the whole week. So in this case, I made myself a tofu scramble, and I added some mushroom and some sweet peppers because I had to get through those sweet peppers. They were going wrinkly. You know when your peppers start to get wrinkly, that's what they're starting to look like. So I used up the rest of my peppers, and then on my tofu scramble, the seasonings that I use are salt, pepper, nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder, and then some turmeric for some color, you know, the basic stuff. And then I wanted to just make a hash brown on the side. Actually, I didn't want to just make a hash brown on the side. My boyfriend wanted hash browns that day, and then I was like, I'm gonna throw one in there for me too. So I made a hash brown, and then I topped that off with some avocado, and I think this dish looks so cute. I probably would have had 2 hash browns looking back, but it's cool. I mean, I still enjoyed it. It was good. This turned out to be a really busy day for me, so then for lunch we ended up having some ashahaka noodles from Costco. They're basically like rice noodles in chili oil, and you just kind of mix that up, and then I just threw in some peas just to make it like you know, a little bit more filling, I guess. I don't really know if it worked, but it upgraded the dish a little bit, okay? I added some peas just to upgrade it a little bit. And then for dinner, I had gone to Target and discovered my new addiction, and that is Biscoff cookie butter. I never knew how freaking delicious this was. I can't believe I went on for so long without it, but it was so good. And you'll see I like eat it a few more times throughout the week, but I just threw that on some rice cake, and it kind of tastes like cajeta. Like if you're from a Hispanic household, I'm sure you tried this before, except it's actually vegan. It tastes like a sweet caramelly, like, is that a word, caramelly? It tastes like a sweet caramel, like butter. It's really good. I love it. So definitely will be getting that again. And Thursday, I think I forgot to film my actual breakfast because I never just have a protein smoothie for breakfast, but I think that day I had the leftover tofu scramble from the day prior on like a whole wheat tortilla, and then I had this really basic protein smoothie with just peanut butter, soy milk, and some protein powder. I realized I didn't have bananas. I had ran out of bananas, so sad morning, but you know, you gotta get your protein smoothie in, you know? You gotta get your protein smoothie in. And then for lunch, I made this like Mongolian beef recipe that I got from the Viet Vegan. I'll post that link down below because mine's was okay, but it like hers just looked really good. Okay, and I think hers, I decided to air fry mine instead of actually deep frying it. And although It somewhat worked. I feel like it could have been better, so I'm just gonna link her recipe down below. But that's what I had for lunch, and then I actually also had that for dinner, so I'm not gonna post another video of it when I had it for dinner because it's the same thing. It was pretty good. Overall though, I would make it again, except probably air fry it with more oil. And then throughout the day, I had one of these Cliff Builders protein bars. And then I also had some hummus with some naan bread. Friday morning, I had to go to work, so I was kind of running out of the house. So I ended up just having for breakfast some tea with a piece of toast that I put some raspberry jam on, and then a banana. So that was pretty much my breakfast. And then later during my shift, I ate another one of those Cliff Builder bars. I'm telling you, I like them a lot. They kind of remind me of the Nutrigo. Is it Nutrigo? Protein bars, except it has like this layer of like fudgy, like, I don't know what it is. It's just like this like fudgy layer, and it's so good. I love them. And then when I got home, I just wanted a really quick snack, so I had some naan bread with hummus. And then for dinner, I made some fried rice. This was I tried to make a copycat recipe of like Thai fried rice with like the basil and like the red chili, but when I put the red chili in, it was like, when your mom, if you're Mexican, you know what I'm talking about, when your mom's like cooking like the chile on the stovetop and it just like makes your throat so itchy. Me and my boyfriend were coughing our lungs out, and oh my god, I hope this isn't too spicy. Yeah, I don't think he really ever wants me to make that dish again, because he ended up running to the bathroom because he just couldn't stand like the smell of it. But hey, it was really good. I think I did a really good job with that fried rice, considering that I didn't really follow a recipe. But I also made some eggplant on the side, and I basically just coated the eggplant in like panko breadcrumbs, and then I threw on some of the leftover fried rice sauce on it. And then on Sunday for breakfast, I had some hot tea, and then later I had some of those lehi pancakes, and then this time I added like a little bit of some Biscoff cookie butter on it. And then I also had some orange juice that morning. Occasionally I'll just want like orange juice for breakfast. I just crave it sometimes, so I just try to keep orange juice in the fridge here and there, just so I can like, have it when I want it. And then after that, after my workout, I had another one of those Cliff Builder bars. Are you guys tired of me talking about the Cliff Builder bars yet? Okay, because I'm getting kind of tired talking about it, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. And then for lunch, I had a vegan rendition of spam musubi with some pickled ginger on the side. This recipe, I also just made it up. It didn't really work out that great. I ended up using like soy sauce, some dark soy sauce, and some mushroom powder from Trader Joe's, and some olive oil, and I just cut the tofu into like small squares. It was good. I think I could have cooked the tofu a little longer, because my tofu was still a little bit like mushy. So that's kind of what threw me off. But besides that, it was actually really good. And then for dinner, we were gonna watch a movie, and I really wanted something else to eat. So I took like some of the Good and Gather plant-based chicken tenders, which are my favorite chicken tenders. I like them actually even more than the Gardein ones, so I really recommend these for anyone. But I heated those up in the air fryer, and then I heated up a hot dog bun, and I just threw in some Red's Hot buffalo sauce, and then some lettuce and tomatoes, and then my boyfriend made me some fries to throw on the side. So that was my final meal. for Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing. I know my channel looks a little messy right now, but I'm kind of just working on trying to figure out what kind of videos I want to post. I'm trying to figure out the lighting in my apartment, but I promise you I'll get better at this, okay? I'll get better at this. And thank you guys so much for watching again. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.